could own property. Everybody owned everything, and everything was supposed to be open to everybody. But capitalism said so. But everybody's stuck with the word capitalism. I don't know why they should have gave it a different name. Some people call it free enterprise. Some people call it free markets. Uh, Capitalism is pretty much is the ability to own things privately. If you own a car, you bought it with your own money, and you get to keep the fruits of your labor. If you work or something, you get money, you get capital, as they call it in economics. So it's yours. Uh, uh, it's basically the ability to own your own stuff, and it's simple as that. A lot of people don't get it. It's that simple. And then you add the John Lockean philosophy on top of that, which is the individuals are sovereign, which means that everybody is their own self and everybody owns their own self. John Locke used the philosophy, it went with a simple truth or a principle, or a principle is something that is true no matter how you slice it, something that's so demonstrably true that you can't deny it. It's a principle. And his first principle was that nobody is born into the ownership of another human being. You can't own anybody. Thus, everyone is owned by their own self. So, naturally, they have their own rights to certain things. You know what I'm saying? And their rights are simple. They have the right to, if they put the effort into something and they make it to something, it's their property, and and it belongs to them. And you can't kill that person because they own themselves, and you don't have the right to take their life. They're, stuff like that. It's simple. It's all in the Constitution. Pretty much copy and pasted what he wrote. Congress shall not abridge the freedom of speech, or establish a religion, or uphold a religion, blah, 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 blah. Because it's all people's choices to do what they want with their lives, and you can't, and the government is not allowed to make any decisions contrary to these natural born rights. The right to bear arms, which is pretty much the right to defend yourself against aggressors. The right to free speech. You can say whatever you want without the government, without anybody being able to attack you for it. Like, they can criticize you, but if they go so far as to lay their hands on you, they're violating your rights, thus giving you the right to beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, unless they the police.
Unless they the police. Nowadays, but back in the day, lawyers were really into the philosophy. Judges, when the country was first founded, people were really upholding the ideas. That's where the whole word conservative comes from. A lot of people don't even understand what conservatism is anymore. It's pretty much conserving the Constitution.
Let me ask you a question. Ain't got nothing to do with what you talking about.
Yeah, go ahead.
You sound more like, I know you want to be an artist, but you sound more like a politician or a lawyer.
Yeah.
You probably be something you want to look into instead of art school, or both.
Actually,
because I'm just sitting here listening like, this nigga has, he know the Constitution, Bill of Rights. It sound like you know him by heart.
I don't. I'm trying to learn.
What I'm saying is, like, I don't know.
I understand.
Expound on your interest in that, because anything you that interested in is probably something you probably good at, instead of,
Yeah, actually, what I'm trying to do with my art is inform people about this, because I hear so many lies, pretty much. People spinning things to suit their agendas,
Yeah.
And I get sick of it. And they're doing it not through me, not through just telling people stuff like this. Like I'm telling you, they do it and they twist it into a story, or they twist it into a movie.
Yeah, it's just propaganda.
Yeah, and you see, and once you understand these philosophies, you see it. You see a lot of artists actually using it. Like I was watching a Arrow the other day on CW,